Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my newest Thursday and Friday Let's Play Mafia, the Definitive Edition. And I had 2 and 3 on the back burner for quite some time, because I didn't just want to jump into 2 without playing 1, but 1 is just so goddamn hard to get to, and even then, it's clunky as hell. I don't know what to say. 1 was just actually the worst of the bunch. But luckily, 2K Studios and Hangar 13 Studios decide to make a definitive edition. Now, here's the thing about 2K Studios that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. When these guys make something, they half-ass. If 2K20, 2K22 for WWE, and pretty much NBA 2K20 is anything to go by, they half-ass the half-assing. So I am pretty much afraid as far as for this version of Mafia. And thankfully I don't have to jump into side quests, which will take over most of the game like it did in the multiplayer, because I'm just going to do the story mode right then and there. Honestly, I should have set the controls to where the X button is to run instead of the L3, because that's going to screw me over big time with the way the controller is acting. And no, I am not putting this on Classic. No, that would mean there would be no point in me playing the Definitive Edition. So with that said, I'm not turning on Look Inversion because I am left-handed and that will pretty much throw me off. And we're going to start the story. And quite frankly, it's just not even going to be an opening cutscene for a while. And by opening cutscene, I mean like talking or anything like that. So yes, this is Mafia, the Definitive Edition. And my experiences with this game was freaking bollocks in the PS2. Plain and simple. But compared to 2 and 3, this was again the worst. At least I was able to beat 2 and 3 without any problems. Funnily enough, this game works on Mafia 3's engine. Illusion Software, if you only knew how much 2K half-assed. Because you see, this game suffers Definitive Edition syndrome. For those of you who don't wonder wondering actually what Definitive Edition syndrome is, I might as well tell you. Every time a game gets remade into a definitive edition, some bullshit always happens. Or it also means that the developer who made the game into the definitive edition should have done that from the get-go instead of, making a definitive edition. For instance, with NetherRealm and Dynasty Warriors, well, Koei actually, not Dynasty Warriors, because Dynasty Warriors is the game that normally gets a definitive edition. When they make definitive editions, they have a lot of DLC that is available upon buying the definitive edition. In the case of, Rockstar, their definitive editions is pretty much people falling through the goddamn environment. Lo and behold, this version of Mafia 1 is probably the most infamous of the 3. Again, 2K half-assed the half-assing. Well, the graphics is gorgeous, the themes is great, and more importantly, you got bustling town, no rendering problems, and no load times unlike the PS2 version. How shall I put this? It's still 2K games. You're gonna find some bullshit in this game. Specifically falling through the environment. I'm not trying to be the negative Nancy here, but you're gonna find bullshit in this game. But I'm still gonna play this over the original PS2. Now, if only Illusion Softworks would have actually, fine-tuned Mafia 1, maybe, just maybe, I'd be playing that instead. Now, as far as for Mafia 2 and 3 is concerned, I'm going to have to pay the trilogy because at least it's the updated... No, it's not updated, it's rather the original versions of Mafia 2 and 3 from Xbox 360 and the PS4 respectively. So with that said, let's get on with our story about the dumbass who broke omerta.
You Tommy?
Thomas Angelo.
Detective Norman.
You alone?
No self-respecting badges coming in here unless it's the health inspector.
What can I get you?
Just a coffee. Thanks. Dip your beak.
No, thanks.
Suit yourself. So, you said on the phone you might have a proposition for me.
That's right.
Well, if you're looking to set up a gravy train, you called the wrong cop. I'm not looking for any, associates.
Good. Because I'm on the nut. Can't even pay for the coffee. But I got plenty to trade.
Well, let's hear it.
How long you been in town?
3 years. Caught my teeth in Empire Bay.
Well, they handed you the Morello case. Right out of the gate.
That's what the paper says, ain't it? And what's it to you?
Tough break. Case must be getting pretty cold by now.
Or you got something might warm it up?
Yeah, I might have something.
And what's my end of the deal? You want money? Some sort of immunity?
None of that. I got people I need to protect.
Families. Always the Achilles heel, ain't it? So who you got? A sick ma or a wife and a litter of kids?
Wife and daughter.
And no one else to watch your back, I'm guessing.
Wouldn't be here otherwise.
Pity that. Pa always said a man needs friends if he's going to survive in this world.
Yeah. Well, in my world, it's the other way around.
No surprise there. Look, I can't promise anything for your family, not until I hear what you're trading. So, are you talking? Or are you just killing time before they come for you?
You think I'm on the run?
Oh, I know it, Tommy. Jesus, look at you. Surely gassed. You haven't slept for days. And your neck's got to be aching from all that looking over your shoulder you're doing. No, the way I figure it is you got someone powerful mean on your tail and they ain't giving up until you end up in the river. And you walk out that door without me, we both know you're not making it 5 steps. But, yeah, you stick around, you tell me your story, and maybe you got a shot at living long enough to walk that girl of yours down the aisle. Either way, looks like I'm buying you a cup of coffee.
Christ, I don't know how everything got so balled up.
No one ever sees the hairpin until it's too late. But you didn't get handed a heater in the nursery, did you?
No. I was a cab driver back in '30. I mostly drove nights, because the money was better. It was at the end of one of those shifts, when I first met Polly and Sam. Shit!
Get up, Polly! There's a taxi here! We'll be okay! Move it! Come on!
Where to?
Anywhere. Fast!
And now we take control of the car. By the way, your car has a life meter, and no, you can't drive by. Not until Mafia 3. God, I already miss Mafia 3 so much. Anyway, you're gonna have to ride as fast as you can to point to try to get rid of your tail. And you're gonna have to do that without the car blowing up. Had this been the PS2 version of the game, well, guess what? It would have already been blown up by now. I'm not joking, because it's slow to actually take off with these cars. At least that's not a problem in this game. No, the cornering's the problem in this game. You'll see. Oh, you will see. And I have to try to follow the law and follow the rules, and God forbid this car is driving slow. And I got guys with guns pointed at my head. Of course, as soon as I try to drive over the bridge, well, law enforcement's coming after me. Honest to God, I should turn on my limiter, but, no, this is a cutscene. I'm not going to be able to stop that. So, yeah. We're going to have to grin and bear it, and, oh, here we go. Not again. Oh, we're going to have to go ramming speed. That actually was pretty cool. But unfortunately, now we got the law on our hands. So, we lost one of them. We're going to have to drive long enough to get rid of the others. And, by the way, I am being completely pounded here. And, oh, I could not drive through that. No, run. Run, you fool. Run! Okay, that was my fault. But no, the cornering really is bad in this game. Well, at least Mafia 2, the cornering was a lot better. Not in this game. Nope. As you can wholeheartedly see, as I just rammed into a fucking pole. Cars like this make a goddamn wide turn because they have poor handling. Guess what? The only car in the game that actually has good handling, believe it or not, is a pre-order POTUS car! Good Lord have mercy. Good Lord. And also, this is a perfect time for you to check out your map to plan your route of escape. And that's what that is for. However, I'm not going to worry about that map for right now, because that map is only good for quests. And no, again, I'm not going to be doing quests, I'm going to be doing the main storyline, thank you very much. Because you don't get opportunities to do quests in the original Mafia, just like in this game either. Hell, you don't even get opportunities to do side quests and collectibles in Mafia 2. So, yeah. I'm almost about to die. I need to lose these guys. I really do. Yeah, eat a dick. So, with that said, I think we lost them. Oh, no. Oh, wait, no. Drive safely. Drive safely. Drive safely and drive straight to Little Italy. And oh my God, there's another fucking cop. Why is there another cop? Oh, no. Come on! And who shot at him anyway? That was Sam, wasn't it? It was Sam. Always that dude. You'll see. You will see. But whatever the case, we got to get the hell up out of here before we end up dying, because if this car blows, we all die. God forbid I've restarted multiple times on this. And it is annoying each time. Until I actually made it. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we managed to avoid danger for now. So, we'll just have to drive our lackeys, or should I say, well, might as well call them lackeys, because that's exactly what these guys are, brainless frickin' lackeys. You'll see later on in the story. Anyway, well, I would be remiss to call them brainless lackeys, but then again, they're not the one breaking omerta, it's the guy who's driving the cab. But I gotta give credit where credit is due. At least 2K has made, well, really good lighting and scenery.
Pull over in front of that bar.
Salieri's place.
Yeah, that's the one. Wait here.
What for?
You want a little something from the Don or not?
Compensation for your services. Any damage to your car. This makes us square.
I'm sure it's more than enough.
Good. Don Salieri wants you to know that he's very grateful. So if you ever need anything, maybe a loan or some honest work, don't hesitate to ask. Don doesn't forget his friends.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
One more thing. This matter stays between us. Anyone asks where you got that money, you won it at poker. The scratches on your car, you swerved to keep from hitting a little old lady. You got it?
Of course.
See you around, kid.
When I opened the envelope, I could have had a heart attack. Enough to fix the cap. Nearly enough to buy a new one. I thought about what Sam said about work. I wasn't interested. The money was good, sure, but I didn't want to get in with criminals. Better to be poor and alive than rich and dead. So, right there, back then, I was out.
And that was the first chapter, folks, out of 20. So yeah, we're going to have ourselves a pretty short game. This is RVMan985. I'll see you all in the next episode as we start chapter 2. And oh boy, the glitches begin in that part. See you guys next time.